everybody, this is Tony.
And this is Paul. We're coming at you from the Friends for Life podcast, where we discuss the ongoing lives and issues of people with developmental disabilities to spark positive change in the field.
And we have a lot of fun doing it.
So this is my favorite part of the show because we get to play a little game show with you.
Let's
Tony,
do it.
Tony has some questions for you.
Yes.
Tony, hit it.
Rapid fire. So, rapid fire.
You
is basically,
don't have a music budget?
It's in the end.
No.
Oh, okay.
No,
Gotcha.
I can't afford it.
The licensing fees just get too
Yeah,
ridiculous.
it gets bad. The point of rapid fire is for you to move rapidly. Now, you're used to live TV, so we're going to try to put a little timer right here. And
Oh, I don't know how to do that.
with that timer, if it's not there, people, please hate shame him.
Use your imaginations. We're
Yes.
working with a playground here, people, all right?
Look, Amazon. It's Alexa. Start a timer for 30 seconds.
That's not how this works, Tony.
Well, if anybody's listening, they have Amazon, Amazon Alexa. It should start.
Alexa, play Let It Go from Frozen.
Winner.
and we just got sued. Okay.
Yeah, right.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, but it's
Okay.
going to be a would you rather scenario
Okay.
for each one. So, number one, would you rather be on an episode of The Bachelor or Naked and Afraid?
Bachelor. I like my clothes.
Okay, in an emergency, would you rather have a single-handedly operate a commercial aircraft or a cruise ship?
Aircraft. I always wanted to fly. I want to be a pilot.
But do you know how?
The air traffic control talked me through it. Put the autopilot on.
Yeah,
whatever.
right.
Haven't you ever seen Airplane?
Look, I've seen them land, and it looks complicated. Okay, lastly, would you rather ride a wild boar or a wild bull?
Oh. Probably a boar, because I would get mangled and probably lose a limb, but I feel like a bull, I'd probably lose my life.
Yeah, I think they'll leave you alone if you play dead. Don't take my word on it, unofficial.
I don't
If
think that's true.
If you lay there long enough, you won't have to play. They'll take care of it for you.
They'll finish them.
That was
Fatality.
by far the fastest rapid fire we've ever done.
Well,
I think
you really built that up. I thought I was waiting for like 20 questions here.
Yeah.
Well, I only like to do 3 because listeners and I'm a hummingbird myself at times, so I barely pay attention to these podcasts, let alone
What's
other people.
what's the really big interview question? Would you rather fight one horse-sized duck, or have you heard this one
No.
before? Oh, I'll have to come up with it.
Your turn, rapid fire
I just
us.
totally
Yes.
killed it. Yeah. Oh, I should.
I mean, I think
I'd fight a horse-sized
I'm trying to
duck.
find with it.
I think I could take a duck.
one like horse-sized duck, or like 20. I've killed this. I have no idea. Somebody's out there like, you're doing it the wrong way, and I'm like, yeah, I am.
Well, a lot of our past ones have been helped. I've written them with the help of my children. So there's been a lot of poop scenarios and butt cheek scenarios.
Sure. Yeah, naturally.
That's what kids are into between the ages of 6 and 8, I guess.
And 30.
I was gonna say, fart jokes never get old. In fact, we made some on air today.
Very, very good. I want to see that.
I think we've only had one guest rip one here and just act like it didn't. We just kept going. You probably,
Well,
I was
clearly you've
closer.
never heard of Silent but Deadly.
Yeah,
I don't remember that one.
Yeah, because I was closer. I was closer than you. It found its way under the
Did
table.
they own it, or it was a?
No, it was kind of like it
No,
just happened.
I own mine.
Yeah.
You gotta own it.
You
You got to
own
stare
it,
them
yeah.
deeply in the eyes and be like, "That was me." Now tell me what I have for
Eye
breakfast.
contact.
Assert your dominance early in the podcast. All right, let's get back on track here.
Yeah.
But this would bring us to one of our favorite points in the show, which we didn't warn you about because it's a fun
It's a
game
fun
show.
one.
All right.
Rapid fire.
And I am not responsible for these questions, just to let you know. He comes up with them. I had nothing to do with
Well,
them.
then I may or may not choose to answer.
There you go.
You have the right.
They're not as bad. A lot of them have dealt with poop lately because of my kids. They said, "Dad, we want to hear more about poop and butts." So,
I've been through that stage.
but I actually came up with a few different ones after learning about your technology. So here's one. It might be kind of lame, but I was thinking about it. Would you rather have a beeper again, or go back to all paperwork?
Ooh,
Yeah.
That's bad.
that's a tight question.
At least the beeper, you don't have to
Throw it in
really,
the garbage can.
By the way, I skipped over the beeper, so I have to think theoretical on this one.
Yeah.
I never had a beeper. I would have to say nowadays I'd have to go beeper. Just to be connected.
There you go.
Yeah.
Because if everything was all paper and you had to do telegrams and stuff, you don't know what's going on.
I don't even know what to do with paper anymore. Someone hands me and I'm like, this will go in the bottom of my backpack. Thanks.
Very, yeah.
All right. Would you rather kiss a snapping turtle on the lips or smack a donkey on the butt?
Oh, smack.
You
Yeah. I'll get on the
Dangerous.
right angle so I don't get kicked.
There you go.
Look, that's what I was. I don't know how quick they'll move though.
Have you seen a snapping turtle? They'll rip your lip off.
I heard they can take like
They'll
a toe
bite your finger
if
off,
you're
yeah.
not careful.
I get scared
Ain't
going in the
happening.
water sometimes. I'm like,
Oh, and they like I was watching at the lake the other day. One neck about this long.
Yeah.
about 6.
I'm assuming none of the above is not an acceptable
Yeah.
answer.
What you might want to say on this next one.
Oh, boy.
Okay, would you rather wear Daisy Dukes or short shorts to your kid's school or a bikini at a birthday party of yours?
Oh, shorts, my kids.
oh, yeah.
You ain't. Listen, I have 7 at all different ages. I will embarrass every single one of them.
Man, my brother. Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
Every single one of them.
Yeah, I actually I have
love that,
some
yeah.
painted toes. I have 2 painted toes right
See,
now.
I didn't need to know that.
Well, I don't think my daughter thought I was going to follow through with it.
All right, fair enough. If it's for a girl dad, you do whatever you gotta do.
Yes, absolutely. We got Manny and Petty's yesterday. Today's her 1T1 birthday. You don't like
There you go.
So I think this brings us to one of our favorite parts of the show, which you said you've watched our podcast before.
I have.
So I think that you know what's
Rapid?
coming.
Is this rapid fire?
Rapid fire.
Yeah, I knew
We've
that.
got to watch her, everyone.
The first person who's ever watched our podcast.
Subscribers
welcome.
1.
That's what you guys get for not knowing what to expect.
Yeah, right. Well, as you know, this is more of a would you rather, and I have some interesting questions for you.
Okay, be
boy.
ready for this
right.
because I might have interesting responses.
That's what we hope.
Those are the best ones. Would you rather have a brain freeze for a day or a fever for a week?
A fever for a week
Why would you choose to be hot?
because I would lose weight.
Technically, you're right, I believe.
Yeah, I mean,
That's a week. That's not just a day.
Yeah,
Like,
every
okay.
time I've had the flu or something, I've dropped at
Yeah.
least 7 to 10
yeah,
pounds.
it gets out of
I
there.
come back looking like skeleton.
All that water weight comes out.
Yeah, right. It boils out.
Having brain freeze for a week would hurt really
Oh
bad.
yeah, that would be
no,
awful.
that's just for a day. I
Oh, a
mean,
day,
I
a
would
day.
not
I'm sorry.
I would not subject anyone.
That would
for
still
a
hurt
week.
pretty bad.
That would be pretty
It
bad.
would. Would you rather kick a baby panda or smack a sea otter? They're both very cute.
Oh my God, I think I'd rather smack a sea otter.
You
'cause
are horrible.
I don't want to traumatize that baby against people for the rest of its life. They're going to like kill it because like it ends up killing someone because I kicked it.
You know, pandas can be quite aggressive.
Yeah.
To
So
my
can
knowledge.
sea otters.
Man, they look so cute.
I feel
They're
like I would
huge.
just like smack
but
it
they
and run.
cute. Just
Like you didn't say I had to smack it hard. It's like I can run away.
Did you know we have otters around here in the Toledo area?
No,
No.
we don't.
Yeah, we do.
Where?
One was just run over like on the what is it? The Wood County side of the Maumee River over in like outside of Perrysburg.
People need to stop getting exotic animals. This is your PSA.
No, they're-
Stop getting the animals.
They are from around here like
Are you kidding
historically,
me?
but they're just population's super low because we suck as humans. That's what.
Yeah, we do
Sorry, that's
suck.
my like nature nerd
Oh,
background.
we can
popping
do
out.
another podcast on how we treat the environment
Environment.
anytime you want.
We have beavers too.
Really?
I think I heard
Very
about
rare,
the beavers.
very rare, but they are around.
Do
here.
we secretly have bears somewhere in
No.
Ohio? Okay.
Go to
We
Michigan.
used
though.
to. About 3 hours south and 3 hours north, you can find them.
There you go.
We wiped them out. a long
Of course
time ago.
we did.
But anyway, I'm
That's
sorry.
what we did.
I couldn't help myself there.
All right. Would you rather stick your tongue to a cold pole or hold a molten golf ball for 5 seconds?
I'll stick my tongue to the frozen pole because someone can pour warm water on it to get me off instead of me blistering up my hands that I later have to use that are going to be sore for a while.
See, I keep telling you, I need to make these more specific because I would have said with no one around and you just sitting there like the kid
Oh, yeah. See?
off a Christmas story.
You want to hear a really dumb story?
Did
yes,
you do
please.
that?
I love it. Does it involve you?
Yeah, it involves me.
Okay.
When I was a very young child, my uncle took me to see Dumb and Dumber, and he licks the ski pole on the frozen ski pole on the lift, and his tongue was like super stretchy. And I was like, I don't think that's real. So we went to the store the next day with my parents, and we were in the freezer section, and I stuck my tongue on the freezer to see if it would do that, and it ripped half of my tongue off, and my parents were so mad.
Oh God!
Stop it.
I really did that. I was like little. I was like maybe 6.
Well, guess what time it is, India?
What time is it?
It is time for rapid fire.
The game show portion that I didn't tell you about.
Yes,
It's fun. I love it. It's the best part of the show.
Any guest who comes on, you got to give me some quick answers. I'm going to ask you 3 questions. It's set up in a would you rather scenario. But the quicker you answer, the more it tells us about you as a person.
And I'm warning you, they've gotten pretty wild recently. This man's been on like this weird bender, so just be prepared.
I have 5 kids, and the 2 youngest only talk about farts and poops. So that's typically what I almost talk about. So, would you rather drive a bus filled with 100 poop diapers or a car soaked in urine?
That is gross.
I know, right? But I had this thought.
I will have to go with the bus because, I mean, being in the field that I worked in, it's nothing anymore.
You can handle that. You can.
But it's something about urine. Like, I don't know. Yeah, it'll be the bus. I'll sign up. I'll take it for the team. I got you.
Can you imagine that riding through the city, though? Good.
Nasty.
It's going to be some stank. Okay, would you rather run through a 50-yard cactus field or sleep in a tent filled with mosquitoes?
Ooh. That's a tough one.
Cactus field. I'm sorry. I'm running fast. I used to run track. I'm out.
Oh, man.
I'm with you. Mosquitoes all night in a tent, that would
Oh,
suck.
no.
Yeah,
I hate bugs.
It probably wouldn't be bad right away, but the next day, you could, oh, my goodness.
But
would
see,
you
this
use
is
to
the
run?
twist. This is the twist. You guys didn't say what I had to not wear or wear running through that. So I'm going to get through
Look
there.
at that. See, and I call myself being smart saying 50 yards.
Yeah.
All right. Last
Kevlar
one.
suit.
Would you rather eat a living earthworm or 10 fire ants?
Not earthworm. I'll just swallow it. It's fine.
Look,
Yeah.
I could not do that. I got to go with the ants, man.
No.
I got to chew them up.
They hurt.
I've seen someone eat a worm before, and it looks so gross.
Yeah, but
Okay, listen. I'm gonna take this back to how I felt like people who had the most compassion and character watch Disney movies, right? So people who watch Disney movies growing up, like, we are the best, right? And so I had an argument with somebody about this the other day. It was so funny, but I mean, if you guys remember The Lion King, they ate and slurped those little worms.
Yeah,
they did.
They didn't die. So, like, I'm going to go with that.
So your answer boils down to Disney movies. I like that.
Yes.
I could take you down a rabbit hole of Disney real quick.
Let's do it.
I heard if you watch it, because whatever happened to Mufasa after he died, does anybody?
Right. No, I don't know.
If you look at the end of when they go to see Scar when he's king, he's eating on a bone, and there's a carcass that the bird is stuck in. And it tends to be a lion carcass. So the thought is that Scar ate Mufasa.
Okay, listen, I'm not ready for that.
Mind blown. Sorry, kids.
That's messed up, man.
Look, kitty cat cannibalism.
Why would you bring that up? That's just rude. Look at you
was
like ruined
terrible.
India's day.
Yeah, look, she's about to go home and watch it.
You'll have to read the book.
Yeah, right.
See if it's any better.
Right.
But with that, rapid fire.
Favorite part of the show.
I love it.
Okay, what's this? I'm ready.
Rapid fire. I'm going to ask you 3 questions. You have
Okay.
to answer them as quickly as possible.
Okay.
Don't worry, they're pretty simple. They shouldn't get you in too much trouble.
And there's some really cool music playing right now. It's
Okay.
just not happening yet.
Yeah. Okay. Favorite song in 2020?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's not a fast answer.
Yeah, it's COVID. Everybody was stuck. I know what mine
know.
was.
I don't think it was 2020. I'm not sure, but Weezer, my favorite song.
Okay.
But that might have been 2021.
It
Nice.
could have been. We'll fact check and
Okay.
see if you get an X or not. Okay. Best food you had during quarantine.
So anyone who knows me knows I don't eat very much. Well, can't tell by looking at me, but
Stop.
I'm not obese. You would think I would weigh 100 pounds for what I eat. But yeah, I eat like a 5-year-old. So I'm not going to have a good answer. I mean, I really love a Morningstar
and, like,
veggie
pickles?
burger. I pretty much eat that every day. I don't eat meat. I am a vegetarian. So that reduces some things that I can have. But Chipotle, I like a Chipotle. Okay, no. I'll say my favorite food right now, even in 2020, Core Life. I build my own bowl, but
yeah.
I'm kind of obsessed with Core Life.
Core Life is good. I think Chris and I and Sarah, that's where we just had lunch last.
Core Life is so good, but I love hot food, but dear Lord, sometimes it is like I'm gonna breathe fire out of my nostrils.
At Core Life?
Yeah.
Oh.
I always get the tuna bowl, and I'm like, put the hot sauce on the side. I'll just dip it in there, and it still like melts my face. I'm just
I like the hot chicken.
It's so good.
I don't like spicy anything. I usually like if it's vanilla or the less flavor, the better.
Hey, Morningstar veggie burgers aren't that bad though.
No, I think they're delicious.
Back in the day when I worked at Burger King, they had a veggie burger.
I worked at Burger King too.
You did?
In college.
Oh, see, I did it right
20 years ago.
in high school. Yep, mine was about that.
Please
long,
tell
too.
us about Burger King.
Yes. Oh, hold on. We didn't finish rapid
Oh, yeah.
question.
Oh,
Last
sorry.
one.
Okay.
Most watched TV show.
Oh,
in
Schitt's
2020.
Creek.
Schitt's Creek?
Yeah.
I hear that
That
is
was
awesome.
fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, that like
Hands down.
I
I
got-
was Moira for Halloween. That's my favorite show. My ringtone is Schitt's Creek.
There you go.
So.
Look, I am
it.
okay. You're the third person to tell me. I got to start watching.
Is,
Yeah.
Is he the guy who's the son from the guy from American Pie or whatever, the dad?
Yeah, Dan Levy.
Yeah, Dan Levy. Have you
And-
seen Hot Ones with him? Mm-mm. Do you know what Hot Ones is?
No.
It's one of my favorite shows, and it's only on YouTube. Look up Hot Ones, Dan Levy, and you will cry laughing. They just they eat like 10 wings or something, and it gets hotter, the hot sauce, every wing, and they ask him questions like podcast style. His reactions were so hilarious. He was like dying. It was so funny.
Yeah.
We're all weird. It's just that whether you admit it or not in front of people is the true answer. So
Yeah. Oh, well, hold on. Yeah, see, since we're talking about weird, we're just gonna go right into it.
yeah.
Rapid fire.
We'll see how rapid I can be.
Yes, and we've started something new. This is the Would You Rather
Oh God!
edition.
Of course, you
I'm
have
sorry.
something new for me.
Sorry. I didn't come up with this. This is all Tony.
Yes, he has no clue about it, and
I don't
think-
know what you're gonna get.
I
into.
wasn't prepared for new.
That's why
I'm
we
gonna
don't tell you
this.
about
It's going to be some camping type stuff.
Okay.
So, at least what I consider camping. Okay, would you rather walk on fire for 5 yards or lay on ice for 20 seconds?
Ice for 20 seconds.
You would?
Because I feel, walking in fire, that puts you like in the hospital emergency room and then you're down and out. But I can handle ice for 20 seconds.
That's fair.
Okay.
I feel like that's
I guess
pretty fair.
it
That was
depends
kind of
on-
easy.
I think you should have said
Oh.
20 minutes, maybe.
Oh man, that's way too long. Frostbite out of this world, wouldn't it be? I would assume.
That's why it would be a harder
Yeah,
question.
I guess either way, I'm
But
in
the
the
fi-
hospital,
yeah,
and I don't want to
5
go to the
yards,
hospital.
Right? Well, you gotta watch, man. I was watching a National Geographics, and I saw how they walked on water, walked on fire, and they just basically have to beat their feet up for like years upon years and to develop a callus, so it's easier to do. So you just have to train yourself. You can get.
I don't
through
know
it.
what kind of
Okay.
camp you've been to, Tony, but
I feel like maybe it involved alcohol.
probably
All right.
a lot. Yeah.
Next one. Would you rather catch a snake with your bare hands or try to pet a bear while asleep?
I will pet the bear. I will pet the bear any day.
Now
Do
that's
not
really-
give me snakes.
That's rapid fire. You're nailed. Some people take like 20 minutes. They're like, You're like, nope.
No,
No,
as soon as he
stay
said
away.
snake, I'm out. Nope.
We saw one of those with Gardner steaks.
Yeah.
Gardner steaks,
yeah, man. Maddox, my youngest son, was trying. He's the daredevil. He's trying to catch the thing, and I'm like, dude, I don't know what this capable of. I think nothing, but don't.
Yeah, you're pretty good around here as far as snakes go.
Last one. Would you rather hold your urine in a car ride to Florida or hold your poop in a plane ride to Florida?
I know the answer I'd give.
Okay. So speaking of age, and 4 kids later, it has gotten much more difficult for me to hold anything. I'm just saying. But I would have to say urine.
Because even if you let it out, it's not going to be as bad as the other one.
Right. Oh, God. I cannot even imagine that. Oh.
These questions just get weirder every show.
But that was easier. I think that was easier than the other question. But yeah, so it's funny because as an educator too, for years, right, I would just hold it. And so as soon as I'd get home, my husband, I'd be like, hey, I'm dashed into the bathroom, right? And he's like, why don't you go at work? I'm like, I don't know. I just don't. I'm too busy. I don't go. Now,
You don't care.
we get in the car and I'm like, you have to pull over. I have to go.
Like, we just got on the turnpike. Well, I think we're at the part of the show where we can do something fun.
Yes.
And this was not around when you guys were here, but it is now. And it's rapid fire. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to ask you a few questions.
Start with Chris.
Look, I was wondering, like, if I should do different questions for each one or not.
Okay.
I haven't broke down on each, but I ask you a series of questions. They're more set to would you, will you, want you, which would you rather, blah 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 blah.
Well said.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
He's a man of eloquence.
Yes, you know that's why that's why I have a podcast. He talks so swell. Okay. All right. This is going to be some easy ones, but I think, I'm going to ask 6 of them today.
Okay.
All right.
Do you want us to both answer, or him answer 6 and me answer 6? How do you
smack
want
the
to do
button
this?
real quick,
Yeah.
and then the other one chimes
No,
in.
you got to smack each other.
Got it.
Oh, wait. I have to
I'm
go on
gonna
the
lose
other
it. I'm
side. I'm
gonna lose that one.
right-handed.
Yeah, she's going to get you
Yeah.
quick. Yeah, both of you answer.
Okay.
All right. If riding on a cross-country flight, would you rather get a sudden case of diarrhea or a sudden case of vomiting?
I'm going to go with vomiting because I think I could get it over with pretty quick.
There you go.
And,
Good answer.
You know, there's only so much that comes out. And
And you can do that in one
interesting
area.
question, though.
Like you can,
Thanks for making me answer that.
You're welcome.
I feel like I need more information. I'm bad at rapid fire because I need more information.
There's always
am,
one.
Am I sitting by the restroom? Can I get there quickly? Or
You're in the
am
very
I
middle of the plane.
in my
Yeah,
pants?
you're in the
Okay, I guess
center.
vomit. I hate vomiting with a passion, but I think if I have to like vomit or have diarrhea all over myself, I'll get the
I was actually
little
on
bag.
a plane once sitting next to a woman violently puking, and I was like, I'm going to puke now. She was just next to me like, it was disgusting.
In one of those little bags.
Yeah.
Oh man!
And then she just set it on the floor, and I was like, "Ooh." I like picked up my like bag under the seat, and I was like, nope.
Well, and here's my problem too. Is
Just
I've had
kicked it.
5 kids, so if I'm throwing up, I'm probably peeing too. 'Cause I'm just in trouble anyway.
Hey, you brought that up.
Okay.
You brought that part up.
All right. Would you rather be stranded out in the middle of the desert or somewhere sub-zero like Antarctica?
Antarctica.
I'll go with Antarctica as well because I'm pretty sure I would freeze quicker than I would dehydrate out there. So at least that way I'm getting it over with.
I've watched enough shows that I think I could be able to find some water in the desert.
I mean, you could live off snow. Again, do I have a bag with a parka?
You need details.
Will I get
You could
eaten?
drink your own pee like Bear Grylls.
Actually, that comes almost to the next one.
Oh,
This is
my
Oh,
not
good,
so-
good.
Would you rather eat a bowl of bat guano or drink a bowl of squid ink?
Squid ink. People eat squid ink all the time, right?
I don't know what squid ink is, so I'm going to go with it's not good. So we'll go with squid ink.
Okay. Well, actually, it's the more safer route because the bat poop has all kind of like bacteria in it. It's probably where COVID came from, I hear.
So you're trying
Ace
to
Ventura did
Somebody
it.
was putting your questions to the test.
Yeah.
Is that what it was?
just trying to see how
They would
how
have
good it
just
is.
done the squid ink. We wouldn't be in this mess.